Okay, how is it going, guys? Hopefully I can get this video out as quick as possible. I'm recording this on the 23rd, so hopefully I can edit this quick enough to make it come out on the 23rd. But we've just had the Legends Festival 2021 revealed and stuff, and oh my gosh, I can't wait to put this video out because this is amazing, honestly. This is just part one of the Legends Festival, by the way, and I've managed to go through the whole video, take screenshots, and just put it on my Discord for everyone to see, as well as make this video a whole lot easier because I pretty much summarized the whole Legends Festival into, sort of key points, if you know what I mean. So if you want to see this for yourself, then, may as well join the server. Link in the description. But yeah, we're literally just going to be seeing what's going to be happening, what units have released. Like, it's very interesting, like we've got new mechanics, the tag mechanic. On one of the new LFs, and we've got so many new events, so many new free-to-play units. This is honestly hype. Like, without further ado, let's just get straight onto it. So, first point I took, obviously the Hoi Poi coins are gonna come back as usual. There's gonna be LFZ power, there's gonna be Chrono Crystals and stuff like that. So that's just standard. Choice battle, apparently they're gonna improve it. So it's gonna be the same old stages that we had last time, but apparently always gets us crystals. So that seems pretty good. And then next up, we've got the Worldwide Festival mission. So this is the first, new thing that they put out here. So apparently, everyone, so literally, like the whole player base, get a set of missions, and yeah, all we do is complete them and get Chrono Crystals, and also the festival plates. The festival plates is also like another thing that they mentioned. I think if I scroll up, I think I did. So these festival plates, basically, each player will receive a specific amount of festival plates based on how many crystals they spent, in addition to the ones that they're getting from the mission. So so say if you spent like 20k, then you're probably going to get quite a lot, but if you spent 10k, then you're going to get less. So that's how the festival plate thing is going to work. So let's carry on going. The Let's Go Legends, they did mention this in their little like teasers that they did when it was like 4 days left, 3 days left. So this is where you can like acquire a whole party. So like they'll literally give you 6 characters for free, and for new players this is definitely going to be useful because they're not going to be summoning a huge amount because they can't get the crystals for it, and obviously Masters Pack is not going to give them a lot of sparkings if they get lucky. So this is a good way to just get a really good team for free. So they're saying songs to the movies and LOE so far. But obviously, I don't know if they're going to expand on this, or maybe it's just the 3 only. Maybe, once this is over, then they'll probably implement this as a sort of like a special event that is only available for new players. I don't know. I'm not sure if existing players will be able to attempt this, because maybe this could be a good way to get more stars on existing units. For example, the purple Brony there, I still have about 4 stars because I don't pull him that often, so it is quite surprising. The Super Saiyan 3 I could still use more copies of, so I'm not sure if they're going to make this available for existing players, but we'll see when it comes out. This 5 weeks of raid battles, so it's pretty much the same as what they did in the 3rd anniversary. I think, yeah, the 3rd anniversary we had 5 raid bosses, so they're going to do the same thing here. So pretty much that's 5k crystals literally for free. So it's going to be mad. Right now I'm on like 16k, so yeah, I'm going to try and grind what I can, and then summon early on because the hype train, everyone's gonna be streaming and stuff like that. So yeah, that's gonna be cool. And then the last sort of event that will come out, minor event, is the equipment collection. So so pretty much every single unique from then on we can now get through this event, because we did miss quite a few. Because I remember I couldn't grind the Tournament of Power one, nor the Super Saiyan 4 Goku one. There was quite a lot I missed out, and they're so good. So yeah, that's going to be really hype. So yeah, that's all the minor events. Now for the new characters. So this is interesting. So they've decided to go for Future as the first of the dual LF banners. Obviously the other one is going to be this one. This is the Brony Movie. So this is interesting. Last time it was Tournament of Power and Brony Movie, but this time it's Future and Brony Movie. So this could be interesting. So we've got EX Mai, Zamasu, and Goku Black assist. This is one of my favorite, like literally, like this is one of my favorite iterations of Zamasu and Goku Black in the game. I was definitely predicting that this would be an LF, but they really had to release a Sword of Hope Trunks. So hopefully, what I'm hoping is that he's not centered for hybrids. I'm hoping that he's more geared towards future and Finita clan, because they're the ones that need it most. If he's like, you know, obviously people are going to use him on hybrids, but I don't think he's going to make a huge impact when he's run on hybrids. I think he's going to make a huge impact when he's run on future or Finita family. So hopefully that's the case when we read his kit. So let's just go through their kits. So EX Mai, I wish they made it a sparking, man. Come on, like you really could have, you know, why? I think they're following the same trend once again, where they make, you know, like, you know, less featured units as sparkings. Because bear in mind, there's only one sparking on this banner, which kind of sucks. Because back then there would be like a minimum of three sparkings on a dual LF banner. Think about last year. We had UI Goku, and then all the Pride Troopers, you know, Jiren, Dispo, Topo, they were the featured units. That was 3 featured units. You know, it was similar for the Brony banner, I think. Yeah, it was We Move. It's fine. So this EX Mai is red and range type. So let's see then. So when this character enters the battlefield, and character Trunks is a battle member, so it seems like she is run well with Trunks. She gets 70% to blast damage, so she could be blast oriented, and also she gets card draw speed by 1 level for 10 timer counts. Okay, interesting. She's given support to Trunks. Okay, so restores allied Trunks by health 10% and 30% strike damage when switched to standby. So I don't know about strike damage, because you would you know, like the ideal situation, you would run this red Mai with blue Trunks, because you know he's pretty much the better of the Trunkses, and he's blast oriented. I don't know, is there any other Trunkses that are strike oriented? Maybe the Trunks of my duo, he's strike oriented, but I don't see him run that often, and like you really don't want to bring 2 reds, do you? Maybe, I don't know, green Trunks, I don't know, because it does specify that it, you know, can be any Trunks, not like a specific future Trunks, so it could be Kid Trunks if you wanted. So yeah, that could be interesting. So applies 30% to damage inflicted, and also 30%, no, was it 20% damage reduction to self per tag future or girl's battle member other than this character. So if you have more than one of those, so say if you have 2 future battle members, so does that mean you're applying double of this buff? So I don't know. Yeah, because it says per tag future, so like you may as well assume that. So if you have 2 future battle members, then you're getting 60% damage inflicted and then 40% defense. That's a lot actually if you think about it. So that's really cool. And then applies 30% damage inflicted and 50% key recovery to allies when defeated. So those are death buffs, so that's really interesting. And then her main ability draws a special arts card, so that's a green card, yep. And then 20% health restoration and key by 30. That's a really good main ability just by itself. I mean, since it's drawing a green card, I wonder what the green card does. Because from the animations, like, we know it's a flash, but it could apply other buffs, so you know, who knows? We'll just have to see. And then inflicts all enemies with 20% to pierce and slice damage received. That's going to be a lot. So bleed is going to play a huge part into this. So and then the special move art, so this is the blue card, deals major pierce damage, inflicts enemy with 20% blast damage received. So it's nothing too major because this is an EX, but honestly this might does seem pretty good as a support, even though she's a range type unit. I think she's one of those units that can do a lot of damage and also be a good support at the same time, as well as be a good tank. So she can do like a lot of everything, pretty much, if you think about it. So that's really cool then. So next up we have Zamasu with Goku Black as the assist. So this the next duo unit. I think this is the 4th duo unit in the game, I think, because we have Brody and Chilai, and we have Great Saiyan Man, we have the Goku and Finito. Yeah, so this is the 4th ever duo unit that we have in the game. And this is a green. Okay, interesting. So defense type green unit. So he's pretty much competing for Rosé's spot, the transforming Rosé. But bear in mind, this is a defensive type unit. So, you know, like trying to compare those two is pointless because they both serve different purposes. So we'll see what they can do. So we'll see. So They're God Key, so they can be Zenkai buffed by Beerus, if you think about it. And also Boo, Regeneration, Saiyan, Super Saiyan 3. So they can be Zenkai buffed by a lot of people here, if you think about it. So they can be 3 times Zenkai buffed. Yeah. Yeah, because they can be Zenkai buffed by Beerus, they can be Zenkai buffed by Boo, and then you got Super Saiyan 3 because Green Saiyans. So that's gonna be interesting. That's gonna be interesting. Okay, so apply the following effects yourself when battle starts. So it looks like we have oh no, like these are not time gated buffs, are they? No, okay. So what they do is they nullify attribute downgrades. So they're going to be immune to debuffs. Yeah, that makes sense. It's just downgrades, not abnormal conditions. So reduces damage received by 50%. Another damage received by 50%, but that's for 70 time accounts. Okay, and then another damage received by 30%. So it's a bit like the Zenkai Janemba, if you think about it. Because when you switch in with Janemba or cover change, you're going to be tanking for like 5 time accounts, and then the effect wears off. So pretty much what they're trying to get you to do is, switch in so you can tank, tank the first 2 cards from your opponent, and then it sort of, wears off as the opponent uses up all their cards. So this 50% lasts for 30 time accounts, and then the other 50% lasts for 70 time accounts. So in total, when you start the game, you're going to have, 60% damage reduction. That's insane. What the flip? 60%. Oh my gosh. They're going to be literally going to be untouchable. Like, only a Rising Rush... Well, I mean, could a Rising Rush even beat them at this rate? Because, holy crap, 60% damage reduction is a bit insane. And then if you factor in, like, pure Blast defense equips or pure Strike defense equips, that's going to be insane. This guy's going to be tanking insanely well, so that's going to be interesting. And then after 30 time accounts, they're only going to have 45%. And then once this wears off, which is probably unlikely because matches are not going to end after 70 time accounts, but let's say it does, you're still going to have 30% damage reduction. So that's really good. Honestly, that's really good. Like when they see this, people are going to expect them, they're crap because they're not doing any damage. Bear in mind, their sole purpose is the defense. And by looking at that, that's amazing. So it looks like this unit is going to be one of those units that are going to be tanky as hell and annoying as hell, because when we read on here, seals all enemies' main abilities when entering the battlefield. So this is the first time that we've had this sort of effect since Beerus. Because Beerus is the only one in the game that can seal the main ability in the game right now. I think, yeah, like there's no one else apart from Beerus that seals the main ability, and he does it twice as well. So it seems like here it's going to be 10 time accounts and also twice as well. So I think it's the same as Beerus, I think, unless Beerus does it for longer or shorter. I'm not sure. I'm going to have to check later, but it doesn't matter. Restores ally health and increases strike damage when switched to standby. So it looks like this is support. So far, this guy is definitely reminding me of the You Are Number One Vegeta, except that this guy can tank a lot more. Damn, this is annoying, man. This unit seems like a very annoying unit. Tanking, support, and being very annoying. And not only that, look at this. Increases own arts card draw speed by 2 levels for 50 time counts and reduces enemy key when performing a cover change. Yeah, this is very annoying. Wow. This is like a more insane version of the You Are Number One Vegeta, because wow, that's, yeah, like just imagine this guy at 14 stars. Not only they're gonna have the insane 14 star stat. Oh my gosh, yeah, this is gonna be hard to beat. Like, I won't be surprised if even a double Rising Rush won't kill this unit at like this rate. Wow, like 60% defense. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I mean, I'll be shocked if a double Rising Rush will actually kill this guy, because yeah, that's insane. And then the special arts, then we've got recovers key, so it's probably going to give like 50 key or 60 key, I don't know. All enemies to take increased damage, so this looks like it's going to be a debuff, and then increases damage dealt to Saiyan and Hybrid Saiyan. So it looks like this is going to be, these guys are going to be anti-Saiyan and anti-Hybrid Saiyans, which is good. And then reduces enemy vanishing gauge to 0. Oh my gosh. Activates once, so it's kind of like the red Pycon. Yeah, it's the same as red Pycon. One green card and you can get rid of the vanish. So you would have to use this wisely, definitely. So and then the special move arts reduces enemy Dragon Balls by 1 on hit. Okay, wow, like this Zamasu Goku Black is very interesting. So wow, I can't wait to summon, man. Okay, so next up we have the first Legends Limited. So we have Sword of Hope Trunks. So I don't know, man. I don't know. Like hopefully after reading this, it's not impacting hybrids a lot. So let's see. He has a unique gauge. So this the third, this the third ever unit to have a unique gauge, and this type it charges when hit with an arts attack. So with UI Goku, like the unit gauge is like his dodging mechanism. So it fills up when if it literally fills up like a normal vanish gauge, and also via the blue card. With Cell, it fills up when we charge, but with Trunks, it fills up when we get a hit. So I wonder how that's going to work. So maybe he's going to take like 3 or 4 hits and it's full, maybe. So that's going to be interesting, and it's going to be quite hard to take advantage of if he has weak defenses, because if you're relying on filling that unit gauge up and he has weak defenses, then I don't know if he's going to be alive before the unit gauge fills up. So I don't know. We'll see. So once full, it gives the following buffs. It reduces enemy ki, so a bit of debuffs there. Restores own health, so it's probably gonna, give like a 20% health buff. Increases damage inflicted, increases ultimate damage, and also gives us card draw speeds. Yeah, so it's quite similar to Cell when it fills up. Once it's full, it just gives us a few buffs. So very nice. And also, I forgot to mention the fact that he's blue. So he's competing for Zenkai Blue Trunks, and he can also be Zenkai buffed by him as well. But he's competing for that spot. Obviously, he's not going to be better than him. At least that's what I think. He might be better than the Zenkai Blue Trunks. Who knows? Even he's starting to age, and he was Zenkai quite a while ago. I think he's nearly reaching 1 year of him being Zenkai. So if he ends up being better, then cool. Honestly. So he has a special cover change against Strike, and also is comboable with the blue card. Okay, very cool. Like the blue card is probably going to be the Gallico. And then applies the following effects itself if there are 2 or more Vegeta clan or tag future. Yes. Battle members other than this character in the party. Okay. I'm very happy. That this guy is not, centered towards hybrids. So, like, pretty much you have to run this guy on future or Vegeta family. Otherwise, you're not going to take advantage of this massive portion here. So if you do run him on that team, then you're going to be able to restore health by... Oh my gosh, he has endurance. Okay. So if you run him on hybrids, he doesn't have endurance. Okay, that's really good. That's good. Okay. Okay, here we go. So that's a very good condition there. That's definitely going to limit people from running him on hybrids. Obviously people are, but it's definitely going to be less of an impact, and I like that. Like I said in my Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta showcase, the downfall of hybrids shall commence, and it is commencing. So okay, so the first condition is he has endurance, and then he also charges his unit gauge by 100% when over health reaches 0. So basically when his endurance is popped, he gets his full gauge. Okay, so say if you don't manage to get his gauge full, even after the opponent combos you to 0 health, you still get that unit gauge like full, even if you didn't have a chance to do it when you had health. So I think that's a sort of way to sort of offset that like that feature, because like with Legends Limited, they're obviously gonna have weak defenses. So they they realize the fact that okay, he's gonna get hit, and he might not survive when he gets hit enough times. So like they took that into consideration and did this. So yeah, like when your endurance is popped and his unit gauge is still not full, this allows you to get it to full pretty much. So I think that's what it's meant to say. And also he has a anti-revive mechanic. So what happens? The character revives with 30% less health. So it's not anything insane like LF Cell or even Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta at this rate. Because Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta has probably the best anti revive mechanic in the game right now, but this is still good. So revives with 30% less health does make an impact, so that's really cool. And then his ultimate, it nullifies endurance, and also it is it goes type neutral when there are 2 defeated battle members. So when he's last stand, this ultimate is type neutral. So that okay, so that's cool. And it also has blast armor. All right, and it says 10 timer counts. So this type neutrality only lasts for 10 timer counts. So we have to be careful when taking advantage of this. So wow, I'm definitely impressed. I definitely can't wait to use him. So he's competing for Zenkai Blue Trunks' spot at this rate. I don't think there's any other Blue Future. I mean, in terms of Legends Limited, I think he's competing against Vegito Blue. But with Zenkai's, it's the Blue Trunks. So hopefully he's better. Vegito Blue is definitely starting to age as well. So that's definitely going to be interesting how this guy will compare to Zenkai Blue Trunks and also Vegito Blue. But what I'm happy about is that the fact they made him more suited to Future and Vegeta family. The fact that you have to use him on that team to gain access to endurance and a full unit gauge and a anti-revive skill, like that's too much for you to not run him on Future and Vegeta family. Like if you run him on hybrids, that's dumb because you're missing out on so much. Like literally, like like hybrids may be overpowered and all, but imagine if this condition didn't exist. Then people would start complaining that okay, why this is overpowered. Like just imagine anti-revive mechanic, like having endurance. Like you could run this guy with Future Gohan on hybrids and have Revival Gohan. That's a 6 live team there. That's insane. So I'm so glad that they didn't do that. Honestly, I'm so glad that they put in that they specifically put in this condition for you to run him on Future or Vegeta family. So that's really good. I'm definitely glad. Like that makes me happy, honestly. And then next of all, we have the second LF banner, the Brony Movie. So we have a yet another duo unit, but this time is different. It's not an assist unit, but this time we can actually switch between Goku and Vegeta. It's very interesting. So I believe with this, the LF is probably going to be activated via the blue card. So it's probably going to be one of them sort of LFs where you have to get the last stand opponent down to low health, and then just pop the blue card and away the LF goes. So this could be interesting. But first of all, we also have some new units as well. So we have EX Final Form Frieza. He is green, and his animations are the same as the red Final Form Frieza that came from the Brony movie. So he is green and a defensive type unit. So okay, so he is extra defense against Saiyan, 10%. Okay, that's not really going to make an impact, but okay. Applies the following effects when entering the battlefield according to the number of defeated battle members. Okay, interesting. So when there's no defeated battle members, he gets 20% damage inflicted and also 20% defense. One battle member defeated, he gets 40% and then 20% damage reduction. And then if he's last stand, he gets 60% damage inflicted and 30% damage reduction. I don't know how impactful that's going to be since it's a defensive type unit. So I don't know, man. But it does seem decent. So, and then he gets 50% damage inflicted and also 20% damage and also 20% defense when the battle starts. So, just from the get-go, he does seem decent in dealing damage. He's getting quite a lot of damage inflicted and defense, but it seems very plain for now. But applies reduce ki by 20 and randomly destroys when entering the battlefield. So, okay, so it seems like he's going to be like Vados, I guess. So when he cover changes or switches in, he's going to destroy one card and get rid of ki. So okay, so he can be a bit annoying and also deal damage at the same time. That's what I'm seeing from this guy. let's see what else he can do. Special move arts. So this blue card, it nullifies endurance upon activation. Okay. Wow, interesting. So a blue card that can nullify endurance. I don't think I've seen that on an EX in a while. Or maybe no. I mean, like not on any EX. So that's interesting. And then main ability, it draws a special move arts and gives you 50 key and also card draw speed. So he seems like a well-rounded unit. Honestly, he's getting damage inflicted. He can also tank a bit. He gets stronger the more battle members are defeated. So that seems interesting. And he also nullifies endurance on his blue card. So that could be useful as a finishing move on an endurance unit. So that could be interesting. So we have a new Brony here who's also green. There's like a lot of green units being released here. So he is Saiyan, Freezer Force, and powerful opponent. So he can be Zenkai buffed by Super Saiyan 3. I don't think there's any other Zenkai buffers. I don't think there's any green Freezer Force buffers yet. No, like they're Zenkai Golden Freezer. So he can only be Zenkai buffed once. Yeah. No wait, he can be Zenkai buffed twice. Because movie's in it. Yeah, no, he doesn't say what story is from, but yeah, he can be Zenkai buffed 2 times actually because of the green Super Saiyan Broly. So yeah, like 2 times Zenkai buffed. He's a melee type, so I can definitely see him do a lot of damage. So he is automatically anti-Saiyan. Yep, like typical Broly stuff. He will be anti-hybrids, but this is the Broly from the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie, not the Dragon Ball Z Broly. So when the battle starts, 60% to the next blue card damage inflicted. So his blue card is his main focus. So he gets 25% defense and also 25% and what's it, minus 25 to special move arts costs for 60 timer counts. So that's going to cost 25. Yeah, so a blue card that costs 25. Yeah, they're definitely focusing a lot on his blue card. So when he enters the battlefield, he draws a blue card. So yeah, there's a lot of focus on his blue card here. Okay, and also there's more when he enters the battlefield. He gets 25 key. Okay, that's really useful. If you want to continue a combo, 80% damage inflicted. Okay, that's gonna be interesting. Yeah, he's gonna be hitting hard, and then like another 30% defense. So in total, he is getting 55% damage reduction for about 70 timer counts. Yeah, 75 timer counts, and then it'll go back to 25%. So yeah, okay, he definitely seems very good so far. Like no problems with him at all. Main ability, it draws a strike card and nullifies enemies. Okay, so he nullifies cover change for 30 timer counts. So that's an unlimited amount. Bear that in mind. So he can cover change for as long as he likes for 30 timer counts. And then he also restores own health by 50% and ki by 30 and 40% to the next strike arch damage inflicted. So it looks like he's going to be doing like a lot of damage in special move and also a lot of strike damage. So okay, yeah, he definitely seems like a all-round good unit. He's got defense, he's got blue card damage, he's got like pretty much going to be like a lot of strike damage here. So I don't see anything wrong with him. I'm not sure. Maybe a bit of card draw speed, I guess. Yeah, I mean, he's not getting card draw speed elsewhere, is he? So I think card draw speed will definitely suit this guy. But who knows? Maybe he might not need card draw speed because he's hitting hard. So Paragus makes his first appearance in his victory screen. Okay, nice. Just like a little, like final touches. So here we go. So now we're gonna look at the other LF. So we're going to look at how this switching mechanic works. So tag characters, so they are single units that can switch between 2 fighters in battle. They have a switch ability instead of a main ability. So I'm guessing when this fills up, we're able to switch, and then when it fills up again, we're able to switch back. So that's going to be how it works. I'm not sure how fast it's going to switch. I'm not sure how fast it's going to fill up. So maybe that's going to affect how this can be used. But okay. So this switch ability allows them to reverse their element factors. So that means they'll become strong against yellow and weak against green. So I guess when they release more tag characters, depending on their type, when they switch, they'll become type advantage over what color they are, and then at type disadvantage over the other. So since Felito's purple, when they switch, they reverse once, so they'll be advantageous against yellow, but that means they'll be weak against green. So that's what I'm seeing from this. Like all new features in the game, this is obviously going to take time to get used to. So let's see what they're doing. So these guys are a purple, so immediately they can be like Zenkai buffed like 3-4 times. So Saiyan, God Ki, Super Saiyan God, Sun Family, and Vegeta Clan. So they could be Zenkai buffed what? I think 3 times? Yeah, so they could be Zenkai buffed 3 times because of the purple Brony as well, because these guys will be on movies because they're from the Brony movie. So yeah, Super Saiyan 3, Scouter, Vegeta, and the purple Brony. So 3 times Zenkai buffed. Definitely going to look interesting on this, guys. So their unique ability. So they have a special cover chain against Blast, and then when they use a Strike or Blast Arts card, they debuff they debuff the enemy with sustained damage up, and then it reduces our special move arts costs, and it also restores our health. So it looks like these guys are a unit that's going to heal every time they use a Strike or Blast Arts card. Very interesting. I think someone who has a similar ability to that is Caller, the green metal Caller. He can regenerate about 3% of his health every time he uses a card, so that's going to be interesting. And also, he also has a anti-revive mechanic. So so what this does is increases our Dragon Balls by 2, and also gets rid of 2 of their Dragon Balls. So basically, it's basically like stealing. So we steal 2 Dragon Balls off them. When that's going to be very interesting. I mean, it is sort of like Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. It's not giving us any damage inflicted, but Dragon Balls, is decent. It's better than nothing. So interesting. Special arts, they're green cards, so it gives them a special move arts, that's a blue card, and it also destroys one of their cards. It gives us ki, and it also gives us strike damage. So it seems like these guys will be strike oriented, and also reduces their enemy ki by 40. Okay, so that's a very annoying green card, not gonna lie. And then their special move arts card, it nullifies endurance, so it doesn't say anything else there, but it's probably gonna have something else. But this is the second time we're seeing another one of these blue cards that can get rid of endurance, so that's very nice, honestly. And then their switch ability, so like we said, yeah, attack switches to Vegeta and reverses own element factors. Okay, so that seems interesting. So when we switch to Vegeta, we'll be advantageous over yellow, and then when we switch back to Goku, that means we'll be back to normal, and then we'll be at type, and then we'll be at a disadvantage over green, I guess. I guess that's how it works. I'm not sure, because normally purple has advantage over green, does it not? So I'm not sure how it's going to work. So I mean, we'll see. And then what it does is also give us buffs as well. Restores own health and ki, and it also gives us card draw speed for 15 type accounts, and also increases special move damage inflicted. So that's what happens every time we switch. So that's going to be interesting. And then is that it? Yeah, that's it for this this LF. So wow, honestly, I'm definitely impressed so far by what we've got. This is definitely like a new standard of units that we're getting here. Now, you know, now we're definitely getting like a lot of premium features in EXs. We're getting better sparkings, you know, like, you know, and better LF. So I'm so excited to summon for these and try them out for myself. This is hype, honestly. This is like the best time of the year to play the game. So next up we have Zenkai Awakening. So Brony and Chilai will get a Zenkai Awakening. They're literally gonna be free, so make sure to grind them. And also Super Vegito. LF Super Vegito is finally gonna get a Zenkai Awakening. Finally. People have been asking for this like ever since this year. Like people have been asking for a Zenkai because he's very old at this rate, you know. So he's going to be amazing on Fusion Warriors. I only have him at 4 stars, but I think we can get Z-Power for him. So I can't wait to try him out if I do get him to 7 stars. And I hope this guy will be on any of the LF banners, because if so, if I get him, then perfect. I can get him to 7 stars and then Zenkai him. Same thing for Super Saiyan 3. I'm hoping he'll be on a banner as well because I only need one more copy to Zenkai him. So yeah, like this festival is a great chance for people to get LFs, other than the new ones as well, because there are, there's still Goten that's got a Zenkai, like there's still loads of LF Zenkais that people don't have Zenkais, so this is a good chance. And then last of all is a Coke Goku is finally here. So last year we had Coke Vegeta. He came before the Legends Festival started, so it's very interesting that they released this Coke Goku during the festival. Honestly, that's all the stuff that we have for the part 1 of the festival. Obviously, there's going to be much more to come. I'm guessing probably a summonable Ultra. I don't know, man, because so far we have 2 LFs. So what they might do, last year they did 3 LFs. I think they did 3 LFs. So it was Ultra Goku. It was no, it was 4 LFs. Yeah, it was Ultra Instinct Goku. It was Godita Blue, Broly, and then Future Gohan. So here, who knows, man? So 2 LFs, maybe like an Ultra and another LF. Who knows, man? So yeah, I can't wait to see what happens in the second part. But let's take in what we've got now, and let's just have a good time in this Legends Festival, because yeah, this is one of the best times of the game to play. So yeah, I'm so glad, man. I'm definitely so glad. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this sort of breakdown video going through what happened in the reveals and stuff. Hopefully I summarized everything well for you. I pretty much did my best to take all the important bits. Obviously I did miss a few bits out, but they weren't really that major of an impact, so I just got all the important things, and hopefully I can get this video out as soon as possible. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Make sure you like and subscribe. Let's all have a good time in this Legends Festival.